My husband's daughter told me I wasn't her real mom, so I stopped acting like one. Today she showed up at my door with a suitcase and tears 6 months after our divorce was finalized. I met Jake when his twins were just 8 years old. Their biological mother had moved across the country with a new boyfriend, making occasional phone calls that gradually stopped altogether. For 8 years, I packed lunches, attended parent-teacher conferences, and held them through nightmares and heartbreaks. They called me Mom, and I wore that title like a badge of honor. Last year, when the twins turned 16, everything changed. Maddie wanted to wear outfits I thought were inappropriate, tiny skirts and crop tops that made her look much older. When I told her to change before going to the mall with friends, she exploded. "You are not my real mom, so stop pretending you have any right to tell me what to do," she screamed from the top of the stairs. Her brother Tyler laughed, adding, "She's right. You are just Dad's wife." I stood frozen, feeling 8 years of love collapse around me. But their words cut even deeper when, after my miscarriage 3 months earlier, Maddie had whispered, "Maybe it's better you lost it. You weren't meant to be anyone's mother." That night I cried until my eyes swelled shut. Then I made a decision. If I wasn't their mother, I would no longer act like one. The next morning I didn't wake them for school or make breakfast. When Tyler's basketball team expected me to bring snacks, I didn't show. I skipped Maddie's cheer competition. I stopped checking homework, making dinner, or asking about their days. Jake noticed immediately, but dismissed my pain. They're teenagers. They say things they don't mean. When I tried to arrange a family meeting, Maddie scrolled through her phone while Tyler reluctantly apologized, but only for laughing. When I asked Maddie to apologize for her comment about my miscarriage, she shrugged. The baby probably knew better. Jake sat silently staring at the wall that night. I packed my things and moved into a hotel. 2 months later, our divorce was final. Jake seemed shocked when I actually signed the papers, as though my self-respect had been an empty threat for 6 months. I heard nothing from any of them as I rebuilt my life. New apartment, therapy, even dating again. I thought that chapter was closed until today. My doorbell rang at 7:14 a.m. There stood Maddie, Monsieur streaked down her face, a suitcase at her feet. "Dad's girlfriend moved in," she whispered. "She threw away the photo album you made me. When I got upset, Dad said I was being dramatic, just like he said when you left." Instead, I felt an ache for the girl I had loved as my own. "Can I come home?" she asked, her voice breaking on the word home. I didn't say yes immediately. Instead, I asked, "Why now, Maddie? What's different?" She wiped her eyes with her sleeve. "Because you were the only mom who stayed, and I threw that away." I stepped aside to let her in, not knowing what comes next for us. What I do know is that being someone's mother isn't about biology or legal documents. Sometimes it's about setting boundaries. Sometimes it's about second chances. And sometimes it's about opening your door at 7:14 in the morning to the child who broke your heart. Because despite everything, you never stopped being her mom.